Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone's well. Back again for another one. So we're gonna fire the truck up. We're going straight into the left. Hopefully everything runs well this time. I'm not being lazy, everything's sorted now hopefully, so
right.
see how she goes. I've got an echo, right. I don't know why, but if I stop the stream. Yeah, if I stop the stream and restart it, it should disappear, so we'll see. See if it disappears. Yeah, I don't know why. Just restart the stream and it disappears. Like, it's weird, man. And it only starts echoing when I start the stream, so it wasn't streaming before. Echoing before. Didn't know. I'm not back on MP, mate. No, no, definitely not. I won't pretty much ever be back on. I might be the odd time I go up to my dad's, but from a regular basis, I won't be on MP. Afternoon, Nexie. How are you doing? So hopefully the screen's looking fairly crisp and stuff like that. Yeah, I've got that turned off, Inspector,
Keep
yeah,
right.
or whatever your name is. But anyway, we need to make money. I've only got 18 grand in the bank, so as many jobs as we can in, hopefully.
Exit right.
Yeah, I was on my dad's account, mate, yeah. Obviously, it will get banned eventually, though, because obviously it's classed as ban evading if I use my dad's computer. So... but we don't care, my dad doesn't want to be on there anyway without me, so... it gives users drives out with us every now and again, so... but I won't be up there very often. My dad can't come down anymore now because he's not allowed to drive, so... try and get up a bit more, but it's expensive, man, you know, and fuel and all that nowadays, geez. So I try and get up every 6 months if I can. But I only see him once a year anyway, so... ah, everything's running smooth. Yeah, sorry I'm late today. Normally I start at 1, but just had a few just had a few issues. Not issues actually, no. I wiped the computer Friday and then I left on Saturday morning, so just had a few things to set up on the computer, but she's running well. So hey, there's a bit of advice for you. Like I've built and swapped so many computers in the last 3 years. The SSD out of this computer was out of a previous build and it had Windows on it with some other programs on it, and then the actual hard drive was out of 3 different computers it had been in and never been wiped.
At the end,
so
take the first exit.
it lasted well, but it got to the point where it just needed a clean. And I mean, I'm streaming now. Yesterday, Friday, I was using 90% of the CPU. Now I'm only using 16%, so it's not bad when you think about it. So if you see high CPU usage and you don't know what you're doing, just wipe it. It's the easiest way.
Exit.
This is why Emma needs a diesel. She's got a diesel, yeah. We get about 50-ish mile a gallon-ish. Still dear, mate, if you don't have a cash. Right, turn the wheel and let's go. Okay. My PC, similar specs to yours, yeah. Which one though? Because obviously I do run multiple PCs. The one in the description isn't actually the one I run anymore. It is actually the one I'm on now, but that one's completely pretty much new now, so I really need to put the specs in the description, like. But I think they're doing some sort of spreadsheet for all my mods and that as well, so. What's on my hand? It's a tattoo. Yeah, it needs actually, I forgot to put cream on it this morning, but yeah, my tattoo. No. Well, there is a train my dad could get, but because he lives 80 miles away from any motorway or any big town, he's got to get a small train, so he's got to get 1, 2, 4 trains to get to my house. So the problem is it's sitting for a long time that he can't do. So it's easier just to ship 40 quid in the car and go up to see him. The dogs get on well, so it was brilliant. It was probably the best weekend I've had away, and it felt like a right break. It was absolutely superb. And with obviously the internet issues I've had with the hacking that I've had as well, someone hacked my network. I don't know how, but they did. So I don't know what changing my Facebook password and all that did for them, like, but as long as they're enjoying themselves, I suppose. Hello Richard White, and how you Kev, how you doing? It's sunny in South Yorkshire, cool bud. Yeah, it's bloody beautiful here. Well, we picked our tent and that up while I was at my mum's. So me and my wife are going to try and get away a little bit, because obviously the whole dog thing, we kind of go on holiday this year, but there's no reason why we still can't go around, you know. Oh, honestly, I know. I just never thought I would be someone that got trolled, you know. Even when they hacked my PayPal, I was like, they could have actually put some money in. That would have been nice. But at least they never took out because there was no there. Right, is it Sim Hub on the right? No, it's Sim Dashboard. Yes. Yeah, this is Sim Dashboard. So it's got all different screens in it, and oh, I just clicked the radio by accident, my bad. So yeah, it's got all different screens, and I'll tell you what I do need to do though. I've got it set up in car mode at the moment, so just bear with it. Oh, wall. There we go, that's better. So yeah, you got all different dashboards and things on, you know. It's great. So you can set it up to a button on your keyboard as well, but obviously I've just wiped the computer, so I didn't. But yeah, it's really, really good, and there's way more than what I've got on as well. So I'll just go back to the one I had. There we go. Right, it is, mate. Yeah, so customizable, but also it's the
Keep right.
It's the ones you can
And
buy
then
off.
exit right.
Sorry, it's the ones you can download free. The ones that are like.
Exit right. Keep left.
Yeah, next year, I mean, you're more than welcome to, mate. It'd be nice to go up and see my dad on my own. I would need to take the dog, that's the only thing, so. I do, mate, yeah, I use promods. It's the only one I use, like. Oh, that's tight. Oh, Jesus. That was tight. I thought I was going to wipe the thing out. Hey, LC, yeah, my first ever, yeah. Yeah, first ever. I would definitely have another, definitely. I am massively interested in flight sim, yeah. I've got a brand new set of Logitech flight pedals and a Thrustmaster Warthog that I've been trying to keep hold of. And I've got a flight sim coming on the 24th as well, but unfortunately the Warthogs had to go, so it is currently up for sale. So yeah, so there won't be any flight stuff on the channel for at least a year or so. Once I get myself sorted, I will definitely. Oh yeah, oh that's fine mate, yeah, next year I'll contact you on Facebook mate, yeah. Horizon, here we go, that is a good one, Captain. Is there a reason why you drive mostly in Britain? No, and yes. So obviously I played Euro Truck for years, and I've started profiles in all different places all over the map. So this time, this profile that we started for 1.35, I started in Swansea, which means until I can afford to buy a garage, we're kind of stuck from Swansea. So there's not a lot. Every time you change truck or you buy a new truck, you got to start back in Swansea, you see. So that's the only reason I'm in the UK a lot. Once I get a garage elsewhere,
keep right.
My plan is to get from here up to Finland, and then we're going to buy a new garage. That's the plan. So by the time I get from here, because I've got 20 grand in the bank now, so by the time we get from here to Finland, I'm hoping to have made enough money to buy a garage. That's kind of my plan. My 1080 Ti is not overclocked, no. It's got the standard overclock on it, but no, it's not got I did overclock it, but with the temps I'm getting in my room at the moment, unless it was a hybrid card, it just gets too hot. So my room's just too hot for overclocking at the moment. Afternoon, Mr. Richard. Hiya, Traff, how you doing? Hope you're well. Square, how's it going? Or Squeeze? Hope you're well, buddy.
Left.
So yeah, I hope I haven't forgotten to install anything major, so Micah, yeah, definitely not that. Definitely not that. Yeah, I'm kind of hoping it just everything runs sweet, and I mean, it looks brilliant. Well happy, couldn't be happier.
Keep left.
Yeah, Renzo. I mean, I think what we'll do this year, once I can try and sort my flight gear out, is I'll just put a standalone aircon unit in the actual room for now, until I can put like a consumer unit in, you know. Not a problem, Joshua. We're not being live long, mate. I was late getting started, to be fair. So DX11 simulator. Yeah, DX9's 8-year-old, 9-year-old or something. I love this truck though.
Keep left.
Super nice. I also really enjoy being in this rig at the minute. I think it's because of the chair. It's a bit more open and not as race car-y, you know. It's just nice and chilled. I would like to use my wooden wheel on here though, but just we're not having any paddle shifters on it. I might just put my paddle shifters back on it, and then I can use my wooden wheel on. Or we'll see if we can sweet talk Fanatic into letting us have a look at the new hub they've done, and then we can use that on here. Got a portable there, awesome man, just a bit noisy. I know this is the problem with the mics that I use, but I don't know if anyone here watches Jimmy Broadbent and Game of Muscle and people like that. They use the mod mic wireless, and I'm tempted to go for something like that in the future that I can use on my headset and then see what that's like, you know. Michael, yes. I don't actually know what's on at 8 because when I was away with my dad, he was saying he'd missed GTA, but obviously he's not been playing it as much because obviously everyone's been moaning about playing it. So my dad will do whatever anyone else wants him to do. He won't do what he wants to do. So he's nice like that. But then you end up playing stuff you don't want to play. So yeah, not sure. But I'll definitely be on at 11, 100%. I don't know, Jaden. My dad picks, so
expect to hear that.
Why do you
from
need
us.
paddle shifters when you're trucking with a H shifter? For indicators, mate. I don't have any buttons or anything on my wheel. On the other wheel that I use, the wooden one. It has no buttons, it has no paddle shifters for indicators. Obviously, these are my indicators on here now. So... Cheers, Gold. Appreciate that, man. It is whitelisted, yeah. Yeah, you can apply for it though. If you're a UK person trying to get on it, as long as once you get accepted that you know you play legitimately, it would be great to have more UK people on. We're looking for
Keep
more
right.
UK cops and
And
stuff
then
like that as
turn
well.
right.
Right, I have missed both of you on 5M. Would be happy
Turn
whatever
right.
you do. Cheers, mate. Appreciate that. Hello, Kate. How's it going? Hope you're well. This bad boy. Hello. It is, yeah. No, definitely not, mate. No, none of us drive, buddy.
Keep
Bye.
left.
Nuisance calls, eh? Brilliant. Right, can you install... I don't know if you can install 5M on both. Afternoon, Mr. Sam. How are you doing? You like me truck colours? Yeah. The public skin's actually nearly available as well. And we're thinking about maybe making my private skin public as well. The one with the dogs and that on it. For the future. We'll see. Oh mate, I had a fantastic time with my mum and dad. Like, really needed it, to be honest. The dogs got on so well, which the dogs haven't seen each other for maybe 2 years, 2.5 years, you know. And back then, George still had his knackers as well, and George is just the type of dog that wants to play with everything, you know, or follow it around. And my mum and dad's dog's getting quite old now, and he's quite... He just wants to be on his own, so he'll start nipping dogs to get them to leave him alone. But then, obviously, George being as big as he is, and the idiot he is, he'll fight back, you see, stick up for himself. So he's a massive dog compared to my mum and dad's dog. So yeah, just was hoping they would get on, and they did. They were brilliant, absolutely superb, to be fair. So. Okay, Sam. Well, I hope you're well, Sam, anyway, yeah. Right, how was your performance in promods compared to stock ACS maps? Switching to promods, I started experiencing some performance issues. Is that normal? Yes. So promods is a map, is a mod, you know, so... Some of the places in it are so beautiful and so rammed with things that, yeah, some of the towns you will get less frame rate in. I have noticed the difference on DX11, I must say. It does run better. But, yeah, you still lose a bit. I mean, I'm lucky I've got a fantastic computer, and even though I am pushing it to the limits, I still get very good performance, so... but yeah... Back when I used to game on my 970 and stuff like that, and if I was gaming on Ultra all the time, I could do Ultra in the normal game, but on triples with triple screen rendering, as soon as I went into Pro mods, I would be down to 30 frames, you know, 35 frames on Ultra, so I used to have to turn the game down to get the frame rate up on Pro mods, and some places were just a little bit stuttery, you know. But it's just Pro mods, you just accept it.
Keep right.
Been using Pro mods for years, you know. Got it. I don't know if it looks good on your screen, but this looks absolutely beautiful going through here. Right, I got a new PC recently, an i7-9700K, lovely 8-core processor, and an MSI 1070 Ti. Beautiful, mate. Good bit of headroom there as well. If you ever want to put a bigger card in, that processor will take whatever you throw at it. So yeah, nice build. Very nice. Nice to see someone thinking ahead. Right, can you... Gold. You know,
Keep
happy
right.
birthday to Nick and that, but we don't normally do shout out to you, mate. Yeah. I'm going an i7 97 with a 2080. Lovely. So don't forget with the 97, although it's a very good processor, if you can get an 8700K on sale, I would recommend going down the 8700K. Purely because the 9700 is good and it's 8 core, but it doesn't have hyper-threading. So for gaming, unless you're going to be doing a lot of multitasking and stuff, the 8700K does have hyper-threading. So it's got 6 cores, 12 threads. The other one's got 8 cores, 8 threads. So it depends what you're doing with it, but the 8700K is a stonking processor as well, if you can get one. If it's a case of 20 quid or something, then yeah, get the newer one. But if you got a good deal on it, I would. This one is, yeah, so it's not small, it is quite a big truck. But
right.
yeah, it is old fashioned. I'm gonna get fined for sleeping, I think. We'll just have to go as long as we can. Hey Jack Taylor, yeah, back to normal now. Euro truck will be every day at 1 o'clock. And then we do some sort of driving. I have installed Dirt 4 on here, and obviously Dirt Rally as well, so we'll see how it runs. I hope it does. I mean, it seems to be running 12 times better than it was, so. And it was running well, to be fair, so. The graphics just look insane on the GoPro there. Yeah, absolutely stunning. Right, for some chat movie tonight. I don't know, Fiat. I don't know. I'm behind the scenes. I'm trying to sort another SciTech wheel out for my desk. So if I can get that sorted, definitely straight on. Right, if the CPU is high and you wipe the PC, is it best to reset and keep files, or just wipe everything? Right. So the way that I run my PCs, right, is I have a big hard drive, like a mechanical one. So massive storage. So mine is actually 4 terabytes, and I run 2 of them. But just take one of them, right? So I run all my Steam library on it, and that's it. That's all I run on it. So I have all my Steam games, and that is it. And any other games like Origin games, but I don't run Steam on it. I just run the library on it, right? So then on my SSD, I run everything else. So C drive, where all your game mods store. So where your My Documents are, where your My Pictures, all that goes on my C drive, because it's a gaming PC and I don't really store pictures or anything like that. So when it comes to wiping it, what I do is I copy My Documents folder, which has got all my game saves in, so all your input settings for all your games, your graphic settings, everything. So I copy that, paste that onto my second hard drive, which has got all my games on, right? Copy anything else you want onto there, unplug your second hard drive, wipe the system, put your Windows back on, install Steam, all that carry on back on it, and then transfer my documents folder back onto my C drive, sorted. So that's the way I do it. It keeps one hard drive completely separate. It means you don't need to keep reinstalling your games all the time. Have I ever off? Loads of times I've flipped trucks, yeah. Ah, Jaden, that's a nice PC, man. Yeah, absolutely. Sounds a nice little build. I started with an i5. Well, I didn't actually. I started with a AMD system. 70 quid processor, and I got 3 years of gaming out of it. A good value for money, I think. Right, so the good thing is with the button box is you can turn the engine off with it. How good's that? Great. Right, turn that back on. Right, so that's beacons. That's decoupling.
Sitting comfortably.
Seatbelt on. Ready? Good. Then let's begin the tour.
I'm ready. Are you ready yet? Well,
The Grand Tour is not responsible for bad directional
Oh, that's the
advice
handbrake.
or
Alright,
the
okay.
smell coming from your
I'm like that.
box.
It's sim dashboard on there, yeah. Yeah, it's only Android, like, but yeah. Oh, Jesus, what the... He was in the outside lane and he pulls into us. Interesting. Right, so Mark, without hyperthreading, would it hurt a bit all running multiple programs while streaming game? No, to be honest, the hyperthreading, the way I see it, I could be wrong because I'm not a computer expert. I'm really not. I'm a computer enthusiast, but I don't know everything. So, in my opinion, with the hyperthreading, it's more for game and performance. You would benefit. But then, if you want to throw 500 tasks at your CPU, you might benefit from having an extra 2 cores. So, you need to look at it. You need to look and see if 6 core with hyperthreading would be better for streaming than 8 core without hyperthreading. I think the 8 core would be better if you're going to be streaming, running a 4 screen and all that. However, see, when I plug my GoPro in that I'm using now, right, so when I plug this in, I lose around about 30 to 40 frames on a game. That's how demanding the GoPro is. So if you were getting 60 frames bang on, plug a GoPro in, you're only getting 20. So, but if you think, right, I'm getting 60 frames on 1080p,
right.
streaming
And then turn
at 5000 bit rate, right? So it's streaming beautifully off the processor. I'm running triple
Turn
screens
right.
in triple rendering mode, which is more demanding. I'm running a GoPro and I'm running the 4
Keep
screen,
left.
and it works fine. So I'm getting 60 frames locked in
right.
the game. Everything's smooth. So, and that's on an 8700K. So if you can get one at a good deal, definitely worth it. Hiya Jet, it says forever loved Colin. So if you can see that better there. Yeah, it says forever loved Colin.
Keep left.
Next convoy at my dad's are probably about 6 months or so, I would imagine. Yeah. Ah, hello, yes laugh, how you doing, buddy? Can I ask, right, because I haven't had a chance yet, because every time I seem to see you in chat, I then forget to go and have a look, but what is your channel actually about? Just out of interest. And how long have you been doing it? Right, fair enough. Had me thinking about a bit of redoing my build for a second. Ah, no. What have you got now, Turtle? Right, which is better for gaming? Intel CPU or AMD? It completely, yeah. You've got to take that leap yourself. I don't know because I've only had Intel, so I had the old AMD, but it was terrible.
Keep left.
Right, so you've got an i5 4990 and an yeah. So whatever you do, you're going to see a benefit because you're quite old now, especially for streaming. You'll still be able to do it, but whatever you do, you're going to benefit. Whether you go 87, whether you go, even if you went i5 9600K, the 6-core i5, you would still see a huge increase. So I have licenses for all content I upload, and it's a channel to promote up and coming pranksters. Ah, that's pretty cool, man. Yeah, I like it, man. Oh no, he's been coming in for ages. He seems a really nice guy. I just don't really like talking channel speak most, but it's just interesting to see what the crack is, you know. I don't really use Facecam now, Kev. With this, I normally, if I can get my hands on another one of them, I'll run a foot cam, and then I sometimes have a dashboard in here, but I don't have it installed. So, but yeah, I've still got this set up. So, if you want to see a bit more of the in-game stuff, I can put this on, you know. Those socks look real. Logitech cams are awesome. Yeah, I run 3 of them in the room, but I prefer just keeping them plugged in, because when you unplug them and replug them, unplug them, you seem to break them eventually. So I just keep one on each setup, and then I would like an extra. I did have one, but I flattened it when I had the seizure. So it wrecked as well, man. It snapped the face off the front of it, you know. Right, my day's going really well though, mate. Yeah, honestly, but a little bit behind over what I would prefer. But yeah, I really can't complain. Hiya, Nathan. Yeah, everything should be running smooth now. I've wiped it. It's always the same with computers, you know. Not at the moment, James. No. Oh, there's a way around it if you want to run 2. Yeah, I used to run 2 all the time. There's loads of workarounds and that, you know. But yeah, feel free in the chat if you ever want to see a different camera angle. Just let us know, you know. Yeah, GoPro's in the bottom left, yeah. Well, bottom right for me. Gold, ATS versus ETS, 2 completely different games in my opinion, and you pick which one you prefer, you know. Do you prefer American landscapes and American trucks, or do you prefer European landscapes and European trucks, you know? They're both the same game, really. Yes, Captain, yeah. This shifter will work with any wheel, yeah. Right, will you accept truckloads of fan mail and right back? No, Capture. How we doing, bud? You alright? Top man. Top man. Transport, to be fair, I don't even know who he is, so I know he's got a lot of subs, but I know nothing about him, so I'd be like, hello. Just normal people, mate. Jesus, I mean, unless someone like Moira or someone from Emmerdale walked into my channel, you know, then I wouldn't really freak out, to be honest. You know? I just want a selfie with her or something. Or she could send me a private selfie, you know, I'm open for options. Right, hiya mate, how we doing? How we doing on the whitelist, Mark? We getting there? What's the crack? Hope you're well, mate, I really do. I did pop in the Discord earlier, but you were on red, so I was just had a little bit of time while I was messing up, you know. It's up! Ah! There you go. We'll need to give that a shot. We'll give it a shot. I was in British Life the other day, but yeah, the public server, I don't know, it seems to run better when I'm not in it. Jesus. The other day, I stood at Legion, knife straight through the neck. I was like, oh, okay, hi, see you later. Right, I bumped into cast member of Corrie and Emmerdale, lol, at Leeds. Ah, got you there, mate, got you there. Where else are we? How did you get promods? I paid for it and it's not working. Well, it'll be user error, unfortunately, so tell me what you've done and I'll tell you what you've done wrong and try and help you and get it working. Right, Mark, do you think worth waiting super clock RTX cards to come out rather than getting... It all depends on budget, you know. I mean, there's always going to be something. Right. Them super cards that are coming out right now, they'll already be making the next cards to come out, you know, and they won't release knowledge. They'll always be ahead of you, so you can never get ahead of a PC game. You just got to buy what you need when you need it. The super cards, in my opinion, are just, I don't know. I would like to. I'm interested to watch people like JS2 Sense and that, because in my opinion, like, I know my 1080 Ti, if I stuck a water block on it or even a hybrid block on it, if I could keep it at 40 degrees, 30 degrees, it would perform better because the temps are lower and it wouldn't thermal throttle as it gets hotter. So the supercars are going to be a bit like that as well. I mean, how much more performance are they going to be, and how much more do you need? You know, that's the thing. Like, some people like to buy cards just so they've got the best card, and I completely understand that. But then some people buy cards to suit their purpose. You know, like for me, the card that I'm using right now is enough for what I need. It's running 4 screens. It runs them in triple format with the non-stretching. It runs the GoPro. It's streaming all from the one rig. So this rig, as it is enough for what I need. When I got the chance to build something overkill, I built that one, and that'll do me forever. So this one will outdate before that one. So this one will start running out of frame rates, and as games get better, programs get more demanding, this one will start slowing down, and that one will still be way ahead of the game. That was the point, you see. That's why I stream on this one now, because I enjoy it, you know. You're not doing much. Got you there, buddy, got you there. How's the drifting coming on, Mr. Mark, anyway? Doing alright?
Keep right.
I might do, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't
right.
mind popping into the whitelisted server just off stream just to see how it's going, because to be honest with you, the last few streams we've done on British Life have been a disaster, so I'd rather pop in, see how it is, see what the people are like and that, and then have a chat with Mark and that as well on Discord and see. Definitely would like to get back on it though. Really enjoy British Life. But as I say, like Red Room now is starting to love it as well, so but it's the whitelisted side of it, it's the community that it starts to build. You might only have 15 people on some nights, but it's 15 people that are all nice. 3 of them are cops, 2 of them are EMS, a couple of mechanics and a couple of civilians.
Keep
but it works
left.
because everyone's happy and everyone's nice, and yeah, it's just, yeah, it's a lot of fun. So I'm hoping British Life turns into that, you know. Steam wheel, I actually bought it second hand off my uncle, but yeah, you buy them from Fnatic, so their new server is starting to look good. Excellent, that's good. Loving it. Yeah, we just got our clubhouse added into the other server that we play on at the moment, and yeah, it's mint. I love it. It's actually my old chop shop as well, which is mad. When he put it in and I went, this is my old chop shop, and he was like, really? I was like, yeah, and he was like, well, I've got to rebuild it a bit, so he took all the windows out, boarded everything up, and changed all the couch around and everything. Yeah, it was really good actually, I like it. Hi Gavin, did I get your text? I didn't, mate, no. What was that? Facebook, was it? I've not checked out yet, like. You got booted from which Discord, Grant? From the whitelisted one? Name of the steam wheel, so it's a Fnatic BMW GT2 replica wheel, that's what it's called, and the wheelbase is a Fnatic V2.5. So Red Room, if you haven't been accepted into the actual server, or you get kicked from the server, then you would get kicked from the Discord. So you don't have access to it if you're not on the server. But no, let us know if you want back in. Oh, are you on about with the new server, Capsy? Yeah, I know. Absolutely. My thumbnail is... It shouldn't be GTA 5, it should be... I did change the thumbnail, like, 100%. Should be trucking. What a view. Yeah, I got you there, man. I probably won't get the new Cotton DLC. It'll be the first DLC I've never got. Right, where else are we? Right, Rems, any chance of that? Right, any chance you can get a foot cam? No, I've only got no socks on at the minute because I didn't have any. So, yeah, I don't know. That's why I'm using cruise control all the time, because if I get my feet stuck in these pedals like this, it's going to kill. So, but yes, I'm not going to, you know, if you've got fetishes like that, mate, there's plenty of sites on the internet for that carry on. Yes, I'll definitely be on 5M tonight, mate, yeah. LJ boy, I used to do convoys 4 times a week, loved it, but yeah, I got removed from Truckers MP, so I broke the rules and I got a permanent ban on this computer and that computer, so obviously the second ban I got was purely because I was banned evading, even though it was a completely different Steam account. But
Caution,
yeah.
mind your speed.
I haven't got a problem with the ban, I've more got a problem why they did it, but that's just, you know, shit happens, move on.
We wouldn't recommend speeding, but you didn't expect to hear that.
A bit of a weirdo, this guy.
Caution, mind your speed.
I haven't got all my buttons set up yet. Shaz, absolutely, go for it.
Mind your speed.
What I want to know is why Shaz got photos of my feet. It's on the site, mate. It's on their website, to be fair. Yeah, the support email for is definitely on their website.
We wouldn't recommend speeding. But you didn't
No,
expect to hear that from
Kevin,
us.
you would need at least.
Keep left.
You would definitely need at least 8 gig of RAM, in my opinion. Is there a petrol station over here? I'm sorry, I'm a bit lost at the minute. Oh, there is. Otherwise, I'm going to run out of fuel.
Turn right. Keep right.
Yeah, that's the email you have to use, mate. I can't give you my contact for them because it's a private contact. So
In 200 meters, turn left. Turn left.
right.
Continue straight.
Renzo. Nexty, sorry. Yeah, Shazza, to be fair, you did walk into that one, like. I want to see, actually, seeing as though I don't have a button box at the moment activated, can I not just add a button box in? I wonder if we've got any decent button boxes. Right, so there's this one. Well, that new one looks nice. So what's that? That's an American truck one. That one looks not bad. Yeah, so that's got fuel. That's got parking. Ah, so you need to restart the game for it to... Do you need to restart the game or just the app? I have no idea. Tell you what, we'll restart the app and see what happens. Because my other one said that you got no keys set up for this device. But then I turned the game on and off again and it automatically keys everything for you, which is bloody great. Yeah, so I would need to restart the game, that's fine, I'm good with that. Right, we'll go back to the dash I was using for now. Because this one works. And this one definitely works, yeah. Right, let's go. Right, lads, we've got 160 miles
Continue
to go.
straight.
Plenty of fuel now. Oh boy, whoa. Captain, it's just a Samsung tablet. It's Android, so but yeah, it's really good.
In 200 meters, turn left.
I like how Shaz is just renting me out like a rent boy. Jesus Christ.
Turn left.
Yeah, Harley, you get it from, it's called Sim Dashboard, buddy, yeah. I know, Shu, I know. Oh no, that's why I do ignore a lot of the questions, but hoping that some of the chat will answer it.
In 200 meters, turn right.
To be fair, Shaz, you started it.
Turn right.
I do love this truck though. It's the internet, Shazza. What did you expect? You've never been on the interwebs before. I didn't, Captain. No, not yet. My trucks are very basic. I've got 5, but apart from my Scania 4 series, they're all very, very basic.
We wouldn't recommend speeding. You didn't expect to hear that from us.
Some Rems is starting to be a bit weird now, so if someone could just give him a little polite timeout, that would be appreciated. Right, where else are we? Hey Ben, how did I get banned last time? So basically, I got banned for using this, which is the in-game console. I used the suspension setting in there. So yeah, used that on stream. Banned us, permanent ban, no warnings, no no small bans, just literally gone. That was fine. And then, so what I did was I got banned on that simulator with my Tank Mark 1 Steam account. So, turned it off the next day, came on this rig, fired up this Steam account, which is Mark Armstrong Gaming 2, with a different everything, which is the one I use for my friends, to be fair. And then obviously they came back in the stream, banned me again for ban evading, so, which I expected. So, my dad will be the next one to get banned, because obviously I used his account yesterday when I was at his house, so. No, it's Android only, mate, yeah. Alright, to install it, what, for the game you mean, what, to get more money? Not at all, because I've got different profiles, so if I fancy going driving loads of different trucks, I just log into one of my other profiles that I've got. That's what's good about Euro Truck, is you can have different profiles. Yeah, see you later, Shaz, see you tonight. Have a good one. Ooh, Dave. Yeah, I don't know what the stream's actually looking like, everyone. I hope it's looking okay. This is my first stream since I reinstalled everything, so hopefully everything looks good. I haven't tried any racing out yet, which will be my next step, but today it'll only be this stream, the 8 o'clock stream and the 11 o'clock stream, so. Ah, excellent. Appreciate it, people.
We wouldn't recommend
back to
speeding.
being nice and smooth.
Didn't expect to hear that from us.
Superb.
Caution, mind your speed.
Keep left.
I know. I mean, I honestly know thousands of other people that have used the console and the command I was using. I know a few other streamers that have used it and not been banned, so it was more. I think the biggest problem is, oh, that worked out well. The biggest problem is that I've had problems with them before. I've had confrontation with them before. I've had, you know, emails from them and complaints about sizable convoys, and yeah, so it was just one of them things. They wanted to get shot of us. I gave them a reason to, and I'm gone. So it'll be interesting to have a discussion with them next year, though, because I'm on the Euro Truck stand. And the guy who promised me everything and was very, very nice to me, from Truckers MP, a guy called Wheezy, and I met the convoy organiser as well, who was a lovely guy. They were brilliant. They were very, very nice. So it's interesting to. It'll be nice to have a nice face-to-face chat with them next year, because they're gonna have to stand next to me all day. Lol. Not that I don't want to be back in it, like, because that's the way they're gonna be. That's the way they're gonna be. So I don't really care. But it'd be nice to actually see what they've got to say for themselves. And I would imagine that a few people that were there last year that met me would probably be asking them the same thing. Oh no, innit? Love to make him wheeze. Absolutely. It's Lost in Hours, single player or ETS, hands down. Yeah. No, I know. I love the single player stuff. Like, it's not as good for you lot, but it's great for me because the mods in it are absolutely fantastic, you know. I'm not 100% sure. I mean, obviously the admin that I met was the public admin, you know, the guy who goes around all the shows, bigging them up and all that. The one thing I didn't agree with was how pleased they were to see Skrull from a trucker's MP point of view. I mean, not a Euro truck, and they were just saying how much Skrull's done for their community, but he doesn't do it, MP. Like, don't get me wrong, Skrull has built the Euro truck community up from zero, really. I mean, it's phenomenal, but he hasn't really done that much for the multiplayer community in my eyes. I mean, our convoys we're doing every day was probably more helpful towards the Euro truck MP community than what Skrull's were. So I don't really understand it, but
Continue straight.
you know, people are knobs. That's my conclusion. As I say, SS, I spoke to the admin, actually face to face, at Peterborough Truck Show, and there was multiple subscribers here that are in chat that heard what he said to me, and what has been done after that is nothing like what he said. So he's got my personal phone number. I gave him all my details. So no, it's their loss, mate. I'm not gonna go running around begging. No way. Not the fact that I can still get on trucking. Hello? Wait, for tea you mean? What's your thought? It's bloody warm, innit? Yeah, or even have a look at like a chicken or something. Do you know what I mean? Aye. I would. Do you want me to come with you? I can come with you if you want, because to be fair, the stream's running brilliantly, which was my whole point of this stream. I've only been on an hour, but it's running superb, so I'll just start again tomorrow. Just get them for one, that can come and give you a hand. Just in case we need any cat litter and that, because then you have to carry it. Yeah, exactly. So, no, I'll come and give you a hand. I'll just see where I can pull over. Yeah, he weighs a ton, doesn't he? It's all the dog food he eats. Oh, I'm actually only 5 minutes away from my job, so yeah. Will you make us a smoke? Lovely. Right, I was going to carry on to half 6 and push it and come straight off, have my tea, get straight on tonight, but I'm going to go and give my wife a hand, because the whole point of this stream, I was late on. I was meant to be on at 1. I didn't start streaming until 4:30, so I just wanted to know if it ran well. So yeah, my next step is to get the drifting back on here.
Keep right.
But I have got drifting and stuff on that rig, so I'm not too concerned. But I really want to get Dirt Rally 2 working, so that's my next step on here.
Exit right.
I know, I was thinking that, Jay, man. Mix-up time. Never too old for a mix-up. But no, it means I can come straight back, have me tea, and then I can get set up for 8 o'clock when I work out what we're doing. And it has ran beautifully. I mean, I've not seen any frame drops. I've seen a couple of drops in the game, but which is normal. I've not seen any stream drops at all, so...
Turn right.
Yeah, like that. I just had a stutter from the game, but not actually on the stream. I actually don't know, Scott. I think it'll be P cars. I was talking to my dad yesterday, and he was saying, because he missed out on the GTA on Friday, that he was a bit gutted that he missed out on it. So I'll just kind of speak to him, see how his back is. And
in 200 meters, turn left.
Obviously, my dad was out walking with me. We went to a little vintage truck show that was on, that we didn't know was on, but we stumbled across. So he'd been walking like a day and a half. Not much walking, like maybe for everyone else will be nothing. But I'll be interested to see if he does want to race tonight, to be honest, because I don't know if he'll be able to. Normally takes him a day or two to recover, so... Oh, Jezza, absolutely fantastic it was. Probably the best weekend I've had with my mum and dad in a long while, definitely. But on the plus side, we've dropped this off. We've got 35 grand in the bank, so I'll get this dropped, and then next episode we can go
In
and get
200
sleep.
meters,
We're trying to
turn
get to
right.
Finland is where we're trying to get to, but I have no idea where we are right now.
Turn right. You have reached your destination. Well done. Although, frankly, I did all the hard work.
I don't know for reversing if it would be better me putting game capture on for you guys when I reverse, because you're always looking at the mirrors and that, you know. I'll put that back on and see what you guys think if for the reversing. I think the GoPro just gives you a really good outlook anyway, because you can see so much. I do have a sat nav, yeah. Yeah, got you there, Jay. Not a problem, mate. I need to go and stick this in sleep. Right, I just need to find somewhere to nap now. It's crashed. Oh no, it hasn't. Right, so that's where we need to nap, which we can do
Are
that.
you ready for some safe and reliable driving instruction?
The thing is, we've got to get done for
Us,
sleep.
yes, us to help you along. Let's get started. Drive safe.
At the roundabout, take the 4th exit.
What place am I in right now? I actually don't know.
Exit.
I actually have no idea. Aalborg. Ah, yeah, we're in Denmark. Yeah, so we're going to go from Denmark to Finland next. That was the plan, I remember.
Continue straight.
Hiya, Glenn. Good, mate. Yeah, got everything reinstalled, so instead of using 97% and 100% of my CPU while streaming, we're now only using 16.
We wouldn't
Nailed it.
recommend speeding. I didn't expect to hear that from us.
Right, just go and get this parked up quick. Have a
Continue
couple of
straight.
sleeps and then that'll be me.
We wouldn't recommend speeding.
Yeah, it's a bit. It's a big bit of difference just in software, definitely. You know, not hardware. That's purely just wiping both hard drives. But as I say, my SSD, which I keep for everything but storing games on, and then the other hard drive that I only store games on. That other hard drive actually had Windows on it as well, because it was out on one of my old computers, and I'd never wiped it. And the games had been
In
on it for
200
maybe
meters,
a
turn
year and a
right.
half, I think, when I lived. No, more than that. 2 years. So, yeah. So that one was
Turn
full of crap.
right.
4 terabytes, and then the SSD obviously had stuff on it. It hadn't been wiped for a year and a half. So, yeah. I should have just wiped them when I put them in.
Continue straight, and then turn right. Turn right.
Grex white light. I don't have yellow light. Sorry, I don't have yellow lights in the room. I only have these lights. So yeah. Right, so we'll knock that off. Get a quick nap in. Right, and then we've got 84 grand in the bank. And what are we trying to repay? Oh, we're loan free. That leaves us with 4 grand in the bank, but no loans. So if we do a 12 o'clock sleep and then one more sleep, that should be us ready to go for tomorrow. excellent. 20 grand in the bank. Job's a good one. Right, I'll see you all on there tonight. I have the real raid mode. Oh, the real raid mode is like exactly what Euro Truck should have come with, but obviously the game is very old, which we all do forget about. So I'm going to chuck my GoPro on charge, and then I'll be on at 8. I have no idea. I have not had a chance to phone my dad. I would possibly guess that he won't be able to drive tonight. I'd a guess, but I haven't spoke to him, so I could be wrong. But with obviously my dad's back issues after a day of walking, he definitely I don't think he'll be able to stream racing tonight. I really don't. So we'll see. But we'll do something together. So whether it be if he wants to farm, I'll just farm on the keyboard on my desk. If that's what he wants to do, that's what we'll do. But yeah, I'll basically just see what he wants to do. So we didn't farm him on 5M on Friday either, so we might do that together. I don't know, but I would say if racing's an option, it'll be project cars. So take care, everyone. See you all tonight at 8. I'll set the stream up and put a time on, the starting time on about 7. So you should get a notification that we'll be streaming at 8 around about 7 o'clock, if that makes sense. See you all then. Have a good one. Take care.